Hey, Sizzle and Smokers. It's Sunday Night Football, show number 2. What do we got? San Fran and Green Bay. I'm doing San Francisco. So I'm doing rice-a-roni. No.
The hell is rice-a-roni?
It's only in a box.
Right.
We don't do boxes. So what we're actually going to do is the most popular food in San Francisco, which is a Mission Burrito. Been around since 1960. The founder of Twitter thought of it while he was eating a Mission Burrito. So, and this is something everybody can do. If you see from the opening of the video, this beautiful sizzled up beef, the incredible onions, and the most important ingredient, pico de gallo, a fresh salsa. So I got my diced tomatoes and onions. Just show you how to do one of those real quick. Nice Roma tomatoes. Take off the end, cut them in half. If you put all this juice in, terrible salsa. So you have to scoop it out. Just use a little spoon. That's it. Do about 10-15 tomatoes. Nice dice on them. That's it. That's your fresh salsa. We make a lot of canned salsas, but this is honestly, this is not some recipe I'm looking up. This is like my favorite recipe of all time that I do. I don't even like giving this one away, but it's so simple. Your tomatoes, your onions. Have some extra onions. So let's say it's 3-to-1 tomatoes. If you're using 3 cups of tomatoes, 2 cups of onions. Lime juice. Super important. You only get so much out of these limes. So I just like to hit it with a dash of this too, but definitely use the fresh limes. Now don't be scared, folks. Don't be scared. This is what you need. If you don't like the spice, tough. You're putting this in because your guests will like it. 1, 2, 3 dashes. Tabasco. Oh. See that? When you're attached to the goddamn cord. How long should I get? 16 feet? This is our new mics, folks. Beautiful. Because we need that better sound.
What'd you just put in there?
Salt.
Oh.
Thank you. Fresh parsley. This is crucial. You know, you think parsley has no flavor? No. A lot of flavor, especially to this salsa.
Isn't a traditional pico and salsa have cilantro?
Yep.
But we're rolling with parsley.
We're rolling with parsley because I've done cilantro. It's great. It's not the same as fresh parsley. This fresh parsley does something. Sets it off. Like I said, this is a tried and true recipe. You do this for a party, people aren't going to believe it. Take a good look at that. See how fresh that is? It's just like amazing. Taste it. You can always add some more lime. What I would do is I'd be hitting this with pickled jalapenos. I'd be adding 2 cups of that. But I'm going to make it this way for everyone's tastes. And that essentially is the easiest, quickest pico de gallo salsa you ever get. Let me clean up here. We'll come back to make our burritos. All right, we're back at it. I did have some pickled jalapenos. So since this is for me and my family who like it spicy, I'm throwing that in right now. If you can handle any kind of heat, toss in those jalapenos. Now, let's make the Mission Burrito, San Francisco 49ers. Our knife work is basically done. We have everything assembled. But I'm going to show you how to do an avocado real quick. I'm sure you'll maybe have seen this before. Wrap around, give it a little twist, pops out. Take that out with your knife. You dice it right in the shell. Scoop it out. Now, avocado is, of course, a San Francisco staple. It adds some smoothness, some creaminess. You don't absolutely need it. If you don't like it, don't put it in. But it is a traditional San Francisco item in this burrito. I'm going to do this part really slow because nobody knows how to wrap a burrito. It's very tricky. These sides here, think of it, this is your eating side. You're going to start eating this thing here. So, take our beautiful sizzle and smoked beef with that. Hey, thanks for buying the seasoning. It's on the website now, sizzleandsmoke.shop. We didn't even mention that yet, Corey. Sizzleandsmoke.shop. We're going to have recipes up there as well. Basically, I'm just putting all my ingredients in the middle. These onions are incredible. Put the avocado in there. Nice little layer. And some refried beans. You could do whatever you want, black beans, no beans, but the refried beans add a nice touch. Actually, let this sit in the fridge. If you're doing this, let it sit in the fridge for like an hour. Overnight even, totally fine. It's okay like this. You're just not getting the full flavor because that acid soaks in. Really gives you that full flavor. Okay, Corey. That's my eating sides. So I'm folding those over first. Now, this is what people always do. They just turn it over and it doesn't work. Really get that down in there with your sides. God damn it.
Cut that part out.
Cut that part out. As I was so rudely interrupted.
Probably just your wife.
No, that's a sweeter ring. Okay, so I'm folding my sides in, going down on here, and grab all the food. Like, grab everything you're putting in there and make it tight. Roll it. That's it. That's how easy. You see them do it at the burrito shops and all that. It looks so complicated. It's really not. I'm going to make 3 or 4 more of these, and then we're taking them out to the grill to finish them off. San Francisco, baby. All right, back at the grill with our beautiful Mission burritos. That's hot. We added cheese to a couple of them. Don't worry if they come a little bit undone. You can just fold her back in when you flip it. Got our Sizzle and Smoke shirts for sale. You want to look like a stallion, like Corey? Buy one of those. Oh yeah. And of course, if you don't have one of these grills, and who does? It's kind of a new thing for Canada. Do it in a frying pan. Do it in a dry frying pan. Or a little bit of oil if you want to really stand there and watch it. And that one's busting open. Doesn't matter. I rushed it. But here's the first one that we did. Nice and tight. And last week I picked the upset. I picked Baltimore Ravens.
Lucky
and
pick.
they did pull off the upset. So if you want to win some money this week, this is another tough call.
Green Bay had a good game last week. Aaron Rodgers pulled together and they
The big baby.
Made some plays for once.
The big baby came through. Oh, and actually, San Francisco has like 7 guys out for COVID.
Oh boy, that hurts.
So I'm taking San Francisco. That's how you do it. You go opposite. Go opposite of the herd. And like, you know, go opposite of the herd. Make yourself a really nice meal like that. You can do it. It's not that hard. What'd it take us? 15 minutes. Don't want to make your own salsa? Just use a purchased one. But trust me, you make that fresh salsa one time, you're going to want that for every kind of party. You're going to be craving it. Ready to go. And we're heading over to Corey's place where he's going to do something Green Bay. So that would be spam or pork. What else are they famous for?
Cheese, baby.
They don't. Green Bay's not for cheese.
No? We're going cheese.
Going cheese.
We're smoking cream cheese.
We'll end this one with, we'll cut one open, let you take a look at the middle. All right. Cheers, brother. You get a nice little zoom in on that. Right in the plums. Right in the plums on this one.
That fresh pico, you really taste it.
I'm not supposed to talk about my own food like it's so great, but it is.
It's okay when it is great.
Okay.
Because there will be a time when you make something that won't be good, and I will call you on your bullshit.
You can do that.
I'm gonna.
Challenge is down.
That's good. All right, we'll be back. Smoked cream cheese coming up next.
Son of a bitch.
Welcome back, everybody. This is the second half of the Sizzle and Smoke. In the first half there, you saw Kevin whip up a beautiful San Francisco burrito. What's it called? What's it called? The
Mission.
The Mission.
The Mission burrito.
And it was quite good. It was that pico de gallo makes the world of difference. So for this round, we're going to do, in honor of the Green Bay Packers, the Cheeseheads from Wisconsin, we're going to do smoked cream cheese. Super simple recipe. There's nothing to it. It's going to take 2 hours on the smoker, so you have enough time to put back a few beers, do whatever you want, drink some rye, watch some ball games, and get ready for the game. So it's so easy to do. You're going to probably use this for everything. All it is 1 block of cream cheese. We're just going to take a knife and you want to score it about 1/4 inch deep. You don't want to go too deep or it will start to crumble. You just want to get some nice little cuts across it. Allows the smoke to penetrate in. Right now it's a bit of a stiff block, so that's all right.
That's what she said.
That's what she wants, absolutely. So now we're just going to hit her up with a little Sizzle and Smoke seasoning. We're going to get that all over. Make a bit of a mess because we're going to take it now, knock that off, get it on the sides, get it on the ends, and get some on the bottom. That is basically it. Now we're going to take this out. We're going to put it on the smoker for 2 hours. It's at 225. I got some competition blend pellets going. It's a great flavor. It's going to be golden brown when done. We're going to put on a little bit of sauce on top. We'll probably cut in half and do 2 separate ones. We'll eat it with the cracker. It's going to be fantastic. Hold with us. So we're about halfway through. We're in about an hour of this cream cheese being on the smoker. We got the old Green Mountain Grill Daniel Boone rolling along here. It's at 225. We got some competition brand pellets in here. Works great. Everybody says, oh, pellet grills and smokers, they're not, but you got to get a stick burner. You got to get this and that. Do what you got. This is what I use. I love it. It works for me. It's everything I need. I don't have time to do a stick burner where I got to sit there and baby it for hours on end. This here, you set and forget it. It's like a George Foreman grill. Set it, forget it, and don't worry about it. It's the way you go. So let's check this bad boy out. Oh boy, look at that. It looks beautiful. You can see she's getting golden brown. It's coming out nicely. We're about halfway through this. It's going to go for another hour. It's going to stay together. It's not going to melt. Everybody thinks, oh, cream cheese is going to melt and be a puddle. Nope, it holds its form. It stays just like that. When we're done, we're going to put a nice little sauce on top. It is absolutely going to be perfect.
Go.
Okay, everybody, we're back. The cream cheese is complete. It's nice and sitting inside. It looks gorgeous. It smells even better. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take it, we're going to cut it in half. without hopefully not falling apart on us. We're going to put one half. We're going to have a little sweet habanero jelly that I make from my garden. All my habaneros I grow outside. We're just going to dump that right on top. Let that go. It'll soak its way into all those crevices. The other side we're going to leave plain. We're going to have it on cracker. I got some green tomato chutney here if we want. This here cream cheese you can use for anything. We're going to eat it on a cracker. You can eat it on a bagel if you want. You can eat it by a spoon. You can eat it however you feel. You can use it in a recipe. You want to take this out, smoke it for a couple hours, then bring it in, throw it with some tomatoes, and make some dried tomato dip. You can throw it in any type you're cooking, anything that uses cream cheese, you want to smoke it. All it does is add another layer of amazing flavor. Just so great. So we're going to take this now. We're going to put a little bit on a cracker. Oh boy, it looks fantastic. I'm going to pass this over to Kevin, see if he can manage this as he's running the camera.
Oh wow. That's like Brett Favre.
Even when it's warm, it's just so good. Put this on a little bit of smoked salmon with a cracker.
People got a smoker, they gotta try that. Like that's in the plums.
That's fantastic. So again,
What was the first one I tried?
the first one had the habanero jelly on top of it.
Oh, man.
This one is just a plain. So this week, again, we got Green Bay, San Francisco. I don't think this is even going to be a match. Green Bay last week, they actually got their shit together. They played a great game. Aaron Rodgers woke up. San Fran has like 8 players off due to some sickness. Count them out. They're done. So we're calling Green Bay this week. Last week we didn't get it right. Baltimore won. Boo Baltimore.
Crab cakes.
But you know what? That was a hell of a game to watch. Not so much if you were betting on it because a little too intense. So anyways, this week, Green Bay, San Francisco, smoked cream cheese, the Mission Burrito, amazing food. Try it if you get a chance. Like the videos, subscribe to the channel.
Or don't.
Or don't. The Sizzle and Smoke seasoning is, like as Kevin said, it's ready to rock and roll. sizzleandsmoke.shop is our website. Check it out. We got some shirts on there. We got a little bit of everything. We got more stuff going to be added all the time. We're only into week 3 here. We've only just started doing this, so.
Put that hot cheese in your mouth.
Love it.
See you next week.
See you guys.